Galwan Valley changed India in one night. 20 Indian soldiers lost their lives at the border. That night showed a hard truth. Our borders were not fully safe. That moment forced India to think. For many years, India bought weapons from other countries. Missiles, jets, and submarines came from outside India. If war started, India had to wait for spare parts. Waiting can cost lives. After Galwan, India made a strong promise. India will build its own weapons. India will protect itself with Indian systems. This is not just about weapons. Between 2025 and 2035, India is building 15 war-ready projects. These projects cover air, land, sea, and space. They decide how safe India will be. Time is moving fast. China is getting stronger. Pakistan is getting ready. By 2030 to 2035, these projects shape India's future. This is not upgrade. This is India preparing for real war. Let's begin the countdown. Number 15 is Project Kusha, India's invisible air shield. Project Kusha is built as India's own answer to foreign systems. India is investing 21,700 crore rupees into this homegrown defense. This project will be ready between 2028 and 2030. This changes air safety forever. Kusha has 3 variants called M1, M2, and M3. M1 protects up to 150 kilometers. M2 reaches 250 kilometers. M3 covers 350 to 400 kilometers. Nothing enters without notice. There is also a naval version for the Indian Navy. This system protects cities, bases, and borders. Unlike old systems, Kusha is fully Indian-made. India can also export this system to friendly nations. Fear now guards the sky. By 2030, India controls its airspace with its own technology. Next, India moves below the sea with silent hunters. Number 14 is Project 75I, India's silent sea force. This project builds 6 attack submarines for future wars. The budget is 70,000 crore rupees. These submarines are built with German support and Indian yards. Silence brings control. These subs use air-independent power. They stay underwater for 2 to 3 weeks. No noise, no surfacing, no detection. Hidden power waits. They replace India's old submarines. First submarine arrives by 2032. Full fleet is ready by 2035. Strength grows with time. India also learns the technology. Future submarines will be built alone. Next, India breaks mountains to move armies faster. Number 13 is the Zojila Tunnel, a mountain gateway. This tunnel is 13 kilometers long. It is Asia's longest two-way tunnel. India is investing 4,500 crore rupees here. Mountains no longer stop movement. The tunnel will be completed by December 2030. It connects Srinagar to Ladakh all year. Before this, snow blocked the road for 6 months. Isolation has ended. Now, tanks, trucks, and troops move any season. Reinforcements reach borders in hours. Speed saves soldier lives. Strength flows through rock. This tunnel helps defense and civilians. Trade and travel stay open. By 2030, India controls mountain movement. Next, India builds power that never needs fuel. Number 12 is Project 77, India's nuclear attack submarines. This project builds 6 SSN submarines. They use a 190-megawatt nuclear reactor made in India. The budget is about $14 billion. This changes sea power. Nuclear power gives long patrol time. These submarines stay underwater for many months. No refuel and no surfacing needed. Endurance wins oceans. These subs track enemy fleets quietly. They counter China's growing navy. By the mid-2035s, India matches top powers. Next, India takes control of the skies. Number 11 is Tejas Mark II, India's medium fighter jet. This jet replaces old MiG fighters in the Air Force. First flight happens in 2026. Operational entry starts by 2028. Air power gets modern. Serial production begins from 2030. India plans over 100 jets. Most parts are made in India. Control stays at home. Tejas Mark II uses advanced radar and long-range missiles. A naval version supports aircraft carriers. By 2030, India flies its own strength. Next, India builds jets that radar cannot see. Number 10 is AMCA, India's stealth fighter jet. AMCA means Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft. India plans over 100 aircraft. Production begins between 2032 and 2034. Air war enters a new era. AMCA is built to avoid enemy radar. Weapons stay inside the jet. It flies fast without using extra fuel. Stealth decides survival. AMCA uses smart radar and advanced sensors. It strikes first and leaves unseen. By 2035, India gains air dominance. Next, India builds weapons faster than sound. Number 9 is India's hypersonic missile program. India is building ETLD, HCM, and K-6 missiles. ETLD-HCM flies at Mach 8 speed. It becomes active by 2030. Speed removes reaction time. K-6 has a range of 8,000 kilometers. Tests are planned by 2030. These missiles strike before enemies can respond. Fear moves too slow. ETLD-HCM can hit targets in minutes. Enemy bases get no warning. India also builds hypersonic defense systems. Attack and defense unite. By 2035, India controls extreme speed warfare. Next, India connects every weapon into one system. Number 8 is India's 15-year defense plan. This plan runs from 2025 to 2040. It guides every major defense upgrade. Huge budgets support long-term power. This is the master plan. By 2030, India adds nuclear ships. New carriers get electric launch systems. Laser weapons protect against missiles. Technology reshapes war. The plan also builds military satellites. These satellites watch land, sea, and air. Threats are seen in real time. Control comes from vision. This plan adapts as threats change. India builds for future wars, not past ones. Next, India builds a tank for close combat. Number 7 is FRCV, India's next battle tank. FRCV means Future Ready Combat Vehicle. India plans 1,700 tanks. Prototype arrives by 2028. Land power gets smarter. Production starts from 2030. FRCV replaces old T-72 tanks. It uses smart fire control and AI systems. Brains meet armor. The tank can find and hit targets fast. It shares data with other tanks. This creates a connected battlefield. Speed wins ground fights. FRCV has strong armor and active defense. By 2035, India leads land combat power. Next, India builds roads and bases to move forces fast. Number 6 is India's border infrastructure. India is building 177 strategic roads near the LAC. These roads cover over 10,000 kilometers. Major work finishes by 2030. Roads carry power. Nyoma Air Base became active in November 2025. It sits at 13,700 feet. Jets, planes, and helicopters fly from here. Speed saves lives. Troops reach borders in hours, not days. Supplies move without delay. No soldier stands alone. Strength now moves fast. These roads also help local people. India grows strong and connected. Next, India builds eyes in the sky. Number 5 is India's military satellite network. India plans 52 defense satellites by 2026. By 2031, the total reaches 78 platforms. This network costs about $3.2 billion. Space becomes the high ground. These satellites provide watch, talk, and navigation. They track troops, missiles, and ships. They work in day, night, and bad weather. No blind spots remain. Smart radar sees through clouds and darkness. AI systems help fast decisions. Land and sea stay under watch. Control starts above. By 2030, India sees first and acts fast. Next, India brings proven sea hunters into action. Number 4 is MH-60R, Seahawk helicopters. India operates 24 helicopters today. 2 squadrons became active in 2024 and 2025. These helicopters guard the Indian Ocean. Sea threats meet hunters. MH-60R finds enemy submarines fast. It uses sensors, sonar, and smart weapons. It attacks with torpedoes and missiles. Nothing hides at sea. These helicopters fly in day and night. They work in bad weather too. India customized them for its own needs. Sea control stays strong. By 2030, India's Navy hunts before enemies act. Next, India brings a shield already tested in real conflict. Number 3 is S-400 air defense systems. India operates 5 full squadrons today. All units became fully active in 2025. These systems protect cities and borders. The shield is live. S-400 sees threats from 400 kilometers. It tracks many targets at the same time. Jets, missiles, and drones are stopped mid-air. Defense brings calm. Enemy pilots avoid Indian airspace. Enemy planners think twice before acting. This system does not warn, it acts. Power deters conflict. Proven in real combat, India's skies stay safe. Next, India brings power from the sea. Number 2 is IAC-2, also called INS Vishal. This carrier is India's future ocean giant. It will be nuclear-powered and very large. Planning is active for the 2030s. Sea power reaches a new level. INS Vishal will use EMALS launch systems. This allows heavier jets with more fuel. Nuclear power gives long patrol time. Range brings dominance. This carrier acts as a moving airbase. It can sail near any hot zone. Its presence alone sends a strong message. Respect follows power. India designs it on its own. By the mid-2035s, India fields 3 carriers. Next, India locks ground firepower for good. Finally, number 1 is Dhanush and ATAGS artillery guns. Dhanush is India's 155mm howitzer. 114 guns are already ordered and deployed. Ground power speaks loud. ATAGS is India's new heavy gun. It fires shells up to 40 kilometers. Full deployment completes by 2030. Range wins battles. Both guns replace old Bofors systems. ATAGS uses GPS and automation. Built in India, used by India. Firepower is now local. This closes India's ground warfare upgrade. The vision is now complete. These 15 projects are about survival, not war. For years, India waited and asked. Now India builds, decides, and defends. Strong nations face less war, not more. Enemies avoid strength and attack weakness. By 2030 to 2035, India stands ready. Galwan was the wake-up call. This power is the answer. India is being rebuilt with its own strength. Stealth jets, submarines, and missiles now stand ready. Tunnels, satellites, and ships protect every front. This is national rebirth. 15 projects unite millions of workers. One goal guides every effort. India will never stand defenseless again. War ready means peace ready. Share this story if it inspired you. Comment which project shocked you most. This future belongs to all of us.